In the dim corridor, Lin Shui tiptoed and carefully hung a bag of fruit on the old doorknob. She knocked gently on the door. Then, like a startled deer, quickly vanished into the shadows of the hallway. Xiao Zhou's figure appeared at the end of the corridor, his sharp eyes catching Lin Shui's departing figure, and doubt welled up in his heart. He mistakenly thought that Lin Shui was secretly funding a stranger, and his eyes were full of confusion and a hint of subtle jealousy. As dusk deepened, Xiao Zhou's gaze was fixed on Lin Shui, who was furtively sliding a letter into the crack of Grandma Li's door. Rage surged in Xiao Zhou's heart like a tide, and confusion rolled in his eyes, disbelief. Lin Shui turned her head abruptly and met Xiao Zhou's gaze, like a frightened fawn, fleeing in panic. Xiao Zhou's eyes became sharper, and the suspicion in his heart grew wildly like weeds, and a wrong perception was taking root in his mind. Lin Shui clutched the umbrella handle tightly, standing anxiously in front of Grandma Li's apartment door, the rain blurring her vision. Xiao Zhou could no longer control himself, and like a trapped beast, he rushed forward, snatched the umbrella from Lin Shui's hand, and anger burned in his eyes. Inside the apartment door, a bouquet of flowers lay quietly, vibrant and fresh, as if mocking something. A note lay forlornly beside the flowers, on which were written two words, "Wait for me," like a sharp knife piercing Xiao Zhou's heart. Xiao Zhou's face instantly turned ashen, and jealousy and anger gnawed at his heart like venomous snakes, as he believed Lin Shui had betrayed him. The door creaked open, as if a long-sealed memory was slowly being unlocked. Granny Li squatted down tremblingly, and the years had etched deep marks on her face. She carefully picked up the bouquet of flowers, as if holding the most precious treasure in the world. She gently kissed the petals, a boundless longing for her departed lover. Lin Shui quickly helped the old man, her eyes full of concern. Xiao Zhou froze in place. He understood that this bouquet was born for love and existed for love. Granny Li tremblingly stretched out her withered hand and handed over a yellowed old photo, as if conveying a sealed-off memory. In the photo, the young Grandpa Li is holding a baby in swaddling clothes that was Lin Shui, and time stood still at that moment. Xiao Zhou took the photo, stared at it in shock, as if drawn into an unexpected entanglement of his life experience. Grandma Li's eyes were filled with tears, and her weathered hands gently caressed Lin Shui's tender face in the photo, full of affection. Lin Shui isn't secretly taking care of a stranger. She's taking care of this old woman who raised her. She's been secretly visiting me all these years. A trembling sentence reveals a hidden secret. Lin Shui and Xiao Zhou carefully helped Grandma Li and walked falteringly into that familiar door. The dim light poured down, dispelling the coldness in the room, illuminating three people sitting around an old table. The steaming hot soup in the bowl billowed with white vapor, warming each other's hearts, and the air was filled with the scent of reconciliation. Sometimes, the people we misunderstand the most are the ones who care about us the most.